grew up in a small town in South Africa called Hermanus, where I went to preschool, primary school, high school, and it was a wonderful time of my life because a lot of my playtime was out in the bush, and it was building tree houses and in the nature, and there was very little housing around us, so it was a lot of space to play. And today Hermanus has grown into be one of the most beautiful cities in the world, I think. When I told my family and friends that I was going to resign and go back to university and study, they thought I was mad. They thought, are you sure that's what you want to do? Like, how are you going to do this? And I had this burning feeling inside of me that just said, this is right, this is what you want to do, and this is where you need to be going. Texas is a state that is very similar to South Africa. We have a lot of farming, large open spaces, we're a very relaxed culture, love to barbecue, and in South Africa we call it a braai, and we love music. I love music. If I had my dream job, I would be a famous pop star singer, like a Lady Gaga or a Christina Aguilera. So it just seemed like the perfect fit for me. South Africa has some of the most beautiful landscapes in the world. We have the vineyards, we have the mountains, we have the sea. But leaving my family and my friends back at home, I think that is something I'm still trying to learn how to deal with. I've always wanted a big family, and my husband has an enormous family, so to leave that behind was really hard. And my sister just got engaged, so I was missing out on her engagement. My sister-in-law just gave birth to two beautiful young twins, two beautiful young girls, Alice and Emily, and I'm also leaving my dog behind, which is my baby. That is so hard to do. But at the same time, he's got his brother, Ringo, the English bulldog, and they get to go to the beach every day, and they get to spend time with my sister. Choosing to leave South Africa has been one of the most hardest decisions I've ever had to make. But it is a decision to do this to make the world a better place. And ever since I can remember, I was 4 years old and President Nelson Mandela was elected in South Africa, which in 1994. It was a life-changing moment for me. At that stage, I don't think I really knew what was going on, but I knew that that was something I wanted to be a part of, and I have never stopped since. I saw so many places that needed help in Africa, which had this burning feeling in me, which I forever had, is to one day work for an organization like the United Nations or an NGO that is working towards a better future for everybody.
Hey! Being an international student at Texas A&M has been an incredible experience. I was fortunate enough to get a job as a graduate assistant at the Division of Student Affairs and being part of the marketing team. It has also taught me so much about the back end of videography, marketing, social media, and being able to edit, which can sometimes be a nightmare, but I have learned these skills and expanded on my existing skills in marketing and communications. I also have an amazing office, which is great. I get to work with a team every day, and I also get to be integrated into main campus.
Every day I get to bring something to the Bush School in my class that I'm so passionate about. I get to talk about South Africa and Africa almost every day in class. I never realized that I would also have something to contribute. And the experiences that I've learned in South Africa, it is a country with many opportunities, but also a country that has suffered a lot of pain. We still have a lot to overcome here in South Africa. The saddest part is when you have to check your phone and go on WhatsApp to see when your mom was last online every morning. That is the epitome of my fear, is waking up one morning and not being able to get hold of my mom or my sister or my family and friends. Where the road takes me next, I have no idea, but I can tell you I am so excited and I am open to wherever it leads me. I carry this necklace with me every day. It just is a bit of home next to my heart. Africa will always be in my heart and it is always going to be home. So it's just nice to carry a piece of my country with me everywhere I go. It just reminds me that home is where the heart is. My name is Tanika Marais and this is my Aggie Story.